Good evening, everyone. Happy Saturday. How's your Saturday going? How's the weekend going? Hopefully, everybody's having a great Saturday. Hopefully, you're all having a great weekend. Shout out to the folks in the chat. The chat's on fire. What is going on? We got game 2 of the series between the Yankees and Braves. Yankees had an embarrassing game last night. That was a pathetic of a game. But will they be able to bounce back tonight? We'll just have to wait and see. But let me know what you all think in the chat. Make sure you all go vote in the poll. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. So, again, game 2, Yankees, Braves. Will Warren's on the mound. He'll be facing Joey Wentz. Let me know what you all think. But let's say what up to the chat real quick. Who is in the building? Jonathan, first in the building. What is going on? William Wallace is in the building. What's going on? Beagle's in the building. Katie's in the building. What's going on? What's up? Jake is in the building. My man Rodney is in the building. What's up, man? What is going on? Who else we got in the building? We got Merk in the building. Good to see you there, Merk. What is going on? Who else we got in the building? What's going on the list here? What's up, Jasmine? What's going on? DM is in the building. What is going on? Daniel Berry's in the building. What up, man? What's up, Daniel? That's who we got so far. What is up? What is up? Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I do apologize. Oh, Cold Italian Pizza. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? He's got a new PFP. Changed his profile picture up. All right, I see you there, Cold Italian Pizza. How's it going, man? Good to see you. What is going on? How are you? But, yeah, unfortunately, like I said in the beginning of the show, the Yankees have, they got embarrassed last night. Last night was just absolutely embarrassing. They need a big bounce back win. The Blue Jays won earlier today. So, I mean, if the Yankees lose tonight, they're going to go back. They're going to go to 4 games back in the AL East. What up, Carlos? What up, Jared? How's it going? So if they lose tonight, they'll be 4 games behind the Blue Jays. And it's not going to be great. Am I concerned? I'm concerned. Am I panicking? Not yet. If it gets to about 6 or 7 games or more, and it's probably time to be a little bit concerned for sure. My man Custodio is in the building. What is up? Old Sarge, what's up, Old Sarge? Salute to you, sir. I'm looking forward to your your daily jokes. It always makes me laugh. But shout out to Old Sarge. My man Custodio is in the building. Make sure you guys subscribe to Jason Custodio. He does a lot of the overnight shows, trivia shows. He's got a pretty cool channel. It's pretty unique. It's different. It's definitely different. So shout out to my man Custodio. What is up? But are the Yankees going to be able to bounce back? We'll talk about the lineup. I'm curious to see what everybody thinks about the lineup. In terms of Yankees news, so I'm sure you have all heard that Rafael Flores got called up to AAA, so he's been promoted. So congratulations to Rafael Flores. What's up, Sean? How's it going? He's been promoted to AAA. What does this mean for the other Yankee catchers? What does this mean for Rafael Flores? I mean, I'm not going to speculate. Could one of the Yankee catchers get traded, like in terms of JC Escara? Could he be on the move? Could a guy like him be on the move? Could Rafael Flores be the future of the backup catcher to Austin Wells? We'll have to wait and see. What up, Christopher Cancel? Yeah, I already know the Braves are no joke. I don't take the Braves lightly. I don't take the Braves lightly ever. So, the Braves are not a team that I sleep on. I don't sleep on any baseball team, really, man. I mean, you never know what can go down in this sport. Upsets happen all the time. Disappointments happen all the time. Excitement happens all the time. So I don't sleep on the Braves. Braves have always been a great organization, despite what their record says this year. But I'll just leave it at that. So Rafael Flores, he's getting called up to AAA. Once again, congratulations. Now, in terms of Cam Schlittler and Max Fried, Gary Phillips put out this tweet. Cam Schlittler said he's not worried about his bicep soreness, called it, quote, a little bit of inflammation, and, quote, insignificant. So he's scheduled for a bullpen today. The expectation is for him to pitch Tuesday in Toronto. Max Fried would go Wednesday if he gets through a bullpen session tomorrow, per Aaron Boone. So hopefully everything goes according to plan. The Yankees cannot afford to have any more pitchers hurt, man, especially Max Fried. Especially Max Fried. We need him. Schlittler looked excellent in his first outing. Let's see how he does against Toronto again as we wait. What up, Celia? Celia's in the building. Theo's in the building. I didn't want to miss anybody. Dev Finch is in the building. What is going on? So, I see I see a few folks asking if I'm hitting the panic button. Not yet. Am I concerned? Yes, I am concerned, but I'm not going to hit the panic button yet. Let's just, if it gets to a point where, assuming hopefully they get a win tonight and they're only 3 games back. But if they fall going into the Toronto series, if for some reason they get swept in the series against Atlanta, if they're about 5 games back, yeah, I'm still going to be concerned. But if they get back to like 6 or more games, it might be time to panic. But of course, we still have the trade deadline. But again, they have to. We got to see what happens at the trade deadline. But if it gets to a point where it's like 6, they fall back 6 games or more, then it's definitely going to be a concern. It's definitely going to be a concern. But still a lot of baseball left. But they got to start putting together some wins. They got to get a rally going. All right. So hopefully everything goes according to plan once again with Max Fried and Cam Schlittler. So these guys are ready to go in the Blue Jays series, but they gotta win. They have to win tonight's game. No excuses, so they don't lose the series. The Yankees right now, they're on a 3-game losing streak. So, all right, so 3.5 games behind. I mean, either way, 3.5, 4 games. Right now they cannot afford to lose any more games. There's still a wild card. Another 3-game series with Toronto in September, I think. Yeah, I'd have to look at the schedule, and I'm pretty sure that one's going to be at Yankee Stadium. The fact that they're playing against Toronto twice and they're traveling to Toronto twice this month is a little crazy, but that's just my thought. But yeah. So, let's see what the Yankees do tonight. Again, it's going to be Will Warren versus Joey Wentz. I'll pull up the lineup for both teams. So give me just a second here. We'll get that going. I'm trying to do that now, where I'm pulling up the lineup for both teams. So I'm pretty sure a lot of folks are not going to be happy with the lineup. Some might be okay with it. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But let me pull up the lineup for both teams, and then let me know what you all think. Okay. So, this is your lineup right here, folks. This is your lineup right here. So, Yankees starting lineup. Goldschmidt leading things off. Of course, with a lefty on the mound for the Braves, makes sense. Cody Bellinger batting second. Aaron Judge batting third. Giancarlo Stanton will be in the lineup today. He is batting cleanup. You have Jazz Chisholm Jr. batting fifth. Trent Grisham batting sixth. Anthony Volpe batting seventh. Wells is at the dish. He'll be batting 8th. Oswald Peraza is batting 9th. He'll be taking over third base. And on the mound today, folks, it is Will Warren, 6-5 record, 4.63 ERA. Another, as far as the lineup goes, it's a musical chairs lineup. All right. I mean, the lineup is never consistent, really, but I'm pretty much, have grown numb to it, honestly. So I'm not even like gonna get upset or angry or anything like that. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with this lineup. So Dominguez is not in the lineup. No Ben Rice. All right. Keep in mind, just to throw it out there, Giancarlo Stanton is not. He wasn't in the lineup yesterday, but he got the team on the board on a pinch hit. And also, DJ LeMahieu has not been on this team, and the Yankees have been sucking. Just throwing it out there. But this is what we got for the Yankees lineup. For the Braves lineup, pretty much the same lineup. You got Profar, Olsen, Acuna, Baldwin, Murphy, Albies, Alvarez, Harris II, Allen. Joey Wentz is your starting pitcher. 2-1 record, 6.32 ERA. I mean, you would think the Yankees would do work against this guy, but the Yankees have made pitchers with high ERAs look like Gold Glover or Cy Youngs. But this is what we got. Let me know what you all think about the lineup. Wilkin says Grisham isn't good either at left-handed pitching. Yeah, he's not good against left-handed pitching. I mean, I would have just probably plugged in Dominguez in there. So, but at least, and to Rodney's point, at least Grisham could play good defense. He makes a lot of great plays in center field. Yes, there's some plays where he choked, but more often than not, the guy does play good, has great defense out there in the outfield. I mean, the outfield is never a question mark, really. The infield, on the other hand, that's a different conversation. But this is your lineup right here. Am I surprised that Dominguez isn't leading off? No, I'm not surprised. Am I surprised that Goldschmidt's leading off? No, it shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. When there's a left-handed pitcher on the mound, Goldschmidt plays, and he's going to lead off. So, end of story, right? Bellinger does a really good job against left-handed pitching, right? And he's a left-handed bat. Judge always does he does a great job too. Welkin, Beagle, settle down. Let's not go there, guys. Not here. Just play nice, guys. Thank you. Giancarlo Stanton, you already know Giancarlo Stanton. I mean, he hits well against left-handed bats. He's always a threat at the plate. I mean, I know whether you like him or not, pitchers don't like going up against him. Pitchers don't like going against him. So, Jazz Chisholm, he is who he is. He's been pretty clutch since he's been back. Grisham is a problem. Volpe, I mean, we already know about Volpe, right? I think we've discussed beat up Volpe enough. Wells, let's see how he does. What's up, Desiree? Good to see you in the chat. Peraza's Peraza, folks. Peraza's Peraza. Good defender. Just can't bat. His bat sucks. So, the lineup, it is what it is. This lineup on paper, right? They should be able to do work against Wentz. We'll see how Will Warren does against the Braves. Of course, Warren, I always say, rookie pitcher. He's got a lot of potentials. It's just, when he goes up against a more experienced team, teams are, going to try and take advantage of that. All right. So, let's see what happens with Will Warren. Hopefully he has an excellent outing against the Braves. Hopefully the bats freaking show up So let's see what happens. But yeah, let's see what happens tonight. But let's get into these predictions, people. Let's get into these predictions. Let's get our minds back in focus here. Let's get into these predictions. Will Warren, what does he do tonight? What does he do tonight? Will Warren, what do we got? I got to read Old Sarge's prediction here. Ramirez becomes Galaga expert sitting on the bench. Grisham continues to blackmail Boone with scam pictures for lineup spot. Boone registered negative score on the Oh my God, I got to pull this one up. This is great. I was waiting for one of your jokes to come through, bro. Oh, this is great. This is great. That's hilarious. William Wallace thinks that Warren will get owned. Okay. I mean, I respect that take. Jake is going 5 innings, 4 earned runs for Warren. Okay. Chris Cancel thinks he'll last 4 innings. Jared thinks 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Sean Browning says 6 innings pitched, 2 runs, 6 hits, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. 4 hits from Jared's adding that. Yo, what up, Max? What's going on, bro? What's going on? I know you were calling the game between the Giants and Blue Jays. I'm assuming you're calling tonight's game too, right? So shout out to my man Max. What's going on, bro? Mets are losing 5-2. Whew. 4 innings, 3 runs, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts from Lou. Yankees gave me Agita. They give me Agita too, bro. They give a lot of us Agita. Welkin's optimistic. He's going 6 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, 4 runs, couple of homers. Warren is pitching 6 innings pitched at least, regardless of how many runs he gives up. Okay, I can respect that. The Martian should lead every day. Lead off, Robert. I agree. Yeah, happy Saturday to you, man. Happy Saturday to you. Yeah, so real quick, I know Max is calling the game. I know Ace is going to call the game. Ken over there at the Yankees Ugly Truth, he's going to call the game. I will not be calling the game tonight because I'm going to go meet up with the family. We're going to go meet up with some friends, and so I am taking the night off tonight. So I wonder what kind of food everybody's cooking. I'll find that out. But anyway, I'm not calling the game tonight. So I will be calling the game tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that, folks. Warren, okay, Max is adding here 5 1/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, Spencer Jones, man. Yeah, he was killing it today there, Sarge. I appreciate you sharing the stats. I was following a little bit of what he's been doing. He's just been killing it. So yeah, Mets have 0 pitching. Thanks, William. Appreciate it. I'll watch a little bit of the game, but I'm not going to be able to watch much, just because I'm gonna meet up with the family. So, what about Stanton there, Robert? But yeah, if anybody else wants to drop their predictions for Will Warren, go ahead. My prediction for Will Warren, realistically, especially against this lineup, right? I'm gonna go 5 innings. He's got to get through that first inning. Hopefully, he can get through the first inning with no hiccups. Go DP. That's right, man. Appreciate you, Max. So I got freed going 5 innings. Strikeouts, I'll give him, you know what? I'll give him 5 strikeouts. I'll give him 5 strikeouts, couple of walks. I think he'll give up a couple of runs. I think the first inning, honestly, I think he'll struggle a little bit in the first inning. He always does. But then to his credit, he does bounce back after that first inning. He does everything he possibly can to keep the team in the game. It's just the bats just need to show up. So, we'll see what happens with Will Warren tonight. But I got him going 5 innings. 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, couple of walks, gives up 2 runs. Giancarlo Stanton is in the lineup. Yeah, stretch Warren to the 6th. It depends, Vulcan. It really depends because it's not like he. I mean, if this guy gives for some reason, if he gives up like 7 runs in 4 innings, I don't think or 3 innings rather. I mean, I don't think he's going to keep him in there. So, I can't see that. But yeah, if he could go 6, I'll take 6. How many pitches? It depends on how many runs he gives up. But I could, ideally, I like to see him go 80 to 85. It's Will Warren tonight there, Robert. Will Warren's the starting pitcher. So, we'll that's my prediction for Will Warren. Double plays, folks. How many double plays did the Yankees hit into? They got hit into 2 double plays last night. One was that embarrassing double play where Cody Bellinger popped out. I believe it was that Acuna out there in right field? And then Vivas got thrown out. He didn't even slide. And he just stopped running. He just stopped running as he was getting towards third base. Freaking ridiculous. That was embarrassing. I was like, what was that? Like, I couldn't believe it. It was Acuna Jr. Okay. But that was a freaking throw by Acuna Jr. too. That was a heck of a throw. Yeah, I'll be catching the fights, man. I'm not too excited about this fight card. I'm really looking forward to the main event, really, man, with Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway. Dustin Poirier's last, final fight of his career. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I think Poirier is going to win. Honestly, Poirier is a freaking beast. 3 deep double plays, 2 by Volpe. Jake says. Welkin says 3 all Volpe. Jared says at least 1. I'm going 2 double plays. Who comes in after Warren? I could see Tim Hill. Tim Hill is he's available. Obviously, Devin Williams. Luke Weaver. These guys are going to be available. Alan Winans has just been called up, so they DFA'd Rico Garcia, so he didn't last very long. So Alan Winans, you might see him. Potential, I would imagine Scott Efros. So they got a few guys that are available if needed. Yeah, that was a beautiful throw by Acuna Jr., but to get thrown out like that was just absolutely embarrassing. And the third base coach told him to freaking slide. The third base coach told him to slide. He didn't listen. So, rookie mistake. Huh. Yeah, Vivas did slow down, which was a big mistake on his part. I think he would have been safe on the slide, man, but he slowed down towards the end. It was so dumb. So dumb. But yeah, I got the Yankees hitting into 2 double plays. They hit into 2 yesterday. So that's my prediction for double plays. Let's get into score predictions. What do we got for score predictions? Last night's game was 7-3. Okay, Welkin's going 12-4. Jake is going 6-3. He's saying Braves. Welkin's going Yankees. All right. Yeah, well, something's got to give. Yeah, Pacquiao and Barrios tonight also. Jake Boss, I totally agree. I love Pacquiao too. I'm a big Pacquiao fan, but let the man, but kudos to him for still wanting to go, man. That's a beast right there. Welkin says there's no way the Braves win today. I hope you're right, man. Jared thinks the Braves are going to win 8-5. Sean Browning says 8-2 Yankees. No, I don't know about that, Robert, but he slowed down, man. He slowed down. That was all on him. You never slow down on a sac fly like that ever. You go full speed, you slide, right? You had to slide there, and again, the third base coach told him to do so, but he didn't. JP saying 8-2 Braves, 7-5 from Cold Italian Pizza. He says the Yanks. 7-5 from Merck So Saucy. He says Yankees. Beagle saying 6-1. Yeah, probably Celia. Probably they're using him as an opener. Jake Boss is going 8-6. JT Brubaker, yeah. I mean, pitched well last night. Sure, he did. Yeah, but you should. I mean, but still, man, you that's where you don't. That's where the rookie mistakes, the young player mistakes. That's where that comes in. But hopefully that was a lesson for him. If that was me and I saw that, man, I probably would have benched him. I would have been like, you know what, man, that's unacceptable. That's what I would have done. But what do I know? Yeah, I mean, they again yesterday's game. Oh, that was totally on Vivas. I'm sorry, but that was on Vivas. You can't blame Rojas for that one bit. So tonight's score prediction for me, though, I'll give my score prediction. I'll say Yankees. Yeah, they might bring up Spencer Jones in September when they expand the roster. I bet you can there, Beagle. Yeah, score prediction for me is going to be, let's see, score prediction. I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to go 8-6. I'm going to go 8-6. I'm going to go 8-6. And speaking of Judge and feasting, there was one prediction I did skip, and I can't believe I skipped it, and I do apologize. That is the home run predictions, people. Who do you all have hitting home runs tonight? What do we got for home runs? Yeah, 8-6. I'm going 8-6 Yankees. You're hoping Judge goes 4 home runs tonight? Wouldn't that be awesome? So Welkin's going Judge Jazz Peraza. This is true, Yasin. Yeah, Judge has never homered in Truist Park. There's a few ballparks he hasn't homered. Robert is saying 11-7 Yankees. Merck says Jazz, Belly, and Judge. Yeah, especially when they pitch the slider and away to him, chases that pitch every single time. Carlos Lagrange, I do like him. Yeah, I like what I'm seeing from him. No, it did not there, Cold Italian. And make sure y'all listen to Desiree. She says, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much. Let's continue growing this channel. Sean is going Judge hits 2, Bellinger, and a Grishbaum. Stanton, Bellinger, Judge, and Wells. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go the Twins. Right, I'm gonna go Stanton and Judge. Who else do I see hitting a home run tonight? Stanton, Judge. And I'll go Paul Goldschmidt. Welkin says, for once, I'm optimistic. 6.31 and near 2 whip is horrible. Yeah, I mean, those numbers are not great. I mean, again, the Yankees bats should be able to do work against him. The question is, are they going to be able to do work against him? We don't know. Jared says he's got nobody homering tonight. I can respect that. I mean, nobody on the Yankees hit a home run last night, so hoping tonight, though. I'm saying so. I got Goldschmidt, Stanton, Judge. Those are my picks for my predictions for home runs. So let's see if it goes down. So home run predictions are done. Double plays done. If we win tonight, it wasn't a Saturday day game. Yes, Cold Italian Pizza. Good point. Because when it comes to Saturday afternoon games, the Yankees are not it. The Yankees are not it. Especially with numbers like that. Yeah, exactly, JP. That's what I was saying, man. It's like these pitchers that don't have great ERAs. They don't. The Yankees don't show up against these guys. I don't know what it is. For sure, Welkin, I got you. William Wallace says Bellinger home run. Okay. So, yeah, I'd love to see Bellinger hit a home run, but I don't see him hitting a home run tonight. All right. What are we doing? What do we got for food today? What's everybody hungry for? What's everybody hungry for? What are you all eating tonight? What are you all snacking on? It's Saturday night. Did you all do a barbecue? Are you ordering food? What are we doing tonight? Yasin, my assumption, left-handed bat on the mound or left-handed pitcher on the mound. And a Boone decision. Analytical decision. What did you eat there, Beagle? What did you eat? Jared's not really hungry, so you're not hungry right now. You're going to eat later there, Jared? You think? Bacon ranch flat bread pizza. Okay. What up, Robert? He says he sees the Yankees getting swept, and good luck in the next series against the Blue Jays. All right. Sean Browning says he had steaks medium rare, my man. Or medium, or steaks medium, okay. Earlier, and now got Bergerson Foreman now. Okay. Chia! What up, Ace? Shout out to my boy Ace. I know he's calling the game tonight, so shout out to my man Ace. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? We got SGA Sports Channel in the chat. What is going on? I did hear about that, Yasin. Yes. Robert said he had meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and corn on the cob. Jared says he might eat later. What do you think you're going to eat? What's everybody else eating? I swear everybody should be talking about what they're eating. And looking at the poll here, 43 votes and 60% of you said that the Yankees got this. I like the confidence. I like the confidence. Well, what else we got on the food? What else we got for food? What are we thinking for food? Talk to me. Yeah, I know the Giants lost 4-3 versus Toronto. What's the Giants' problem there, SGA? Yeah, this is a must win for the Yankees. Robert says sorry, but 60% of you are wrong. We are cooked just like the food. So Robert has like zero hope, man. JP says, yeah, Cleveland will want the sun, moon, and earth from the Yankees and a bag of baseballs from every. Yeah, the Yankee tax is real. I mean, I wouldn't mind Cade Smith. I wouldn't mind Cade Smith. I don't want him out Emmanuel Clase personally. I mean, I'm not saying Emmanuel Clase is he's a bad player. But man, if the Yankees can somehow, if they were able to get Jose Ramirez, that would be freaking awesome. But yeah, the trade deadline's in a couple of weeks. I'll probably go live at some point, maybe a week prior to the trade deadline or the week of the trade deadline, and see. I'll check with some other folks, check with a couple of people, see if they want to jump on, perhaps, and see and talk about the deadline, see people's wish list. I have my wish list, but the Yankees always go after players we never expect. Jasmine D says they need 2 or 3 bullpen. Yeah, I mean, ideally, I'd love for them to get 3 bullpen arms, but I could see them getting 2. What 2 arms are they going to be? I don't know. Don't be upset. Eat some spaghetti. Is that what you're having there, Cold Italian? Are you having some spaghetti? Will Fried be able to go against the Blue Jays in the next series? If everything goes according to plan, yes, that's the expectation. He's supposed to pitch in the final game of the series on Wednesday. So we'll just have to wait and see there, Robert. Schlittler hopefully is going to pitch in that game too if he's going to have a bullpen session. Hopefully everything goes according to plan. I know Yari De Los Santos was supposed to pitch for Double-A Somerset today, so he's been out for a little while. We need him. The Yankees need him back. Yeah, they need some arms back, man. They need him. Fernando Cruz. Fernando Cruz is supposed to come back sometime in August, according to Aaron Boone. Stroman's pitching tomorrow. Yeah. So, although, you know what, man? I mean, last couple of outings, Marcus Stroman didn't look too bad. He had that outing against Oakland. He actually pitched better than I think what a lot of us expected. The game against the Mets, he still kept the team in the game. The Yankees still ended up losing that game. But I think the Yankees still didn't show up. But to Stroman's credit, kept the team in that game. So last couple of starts for Stroman has not been bad. How he does tomorrow, I mean, that's a different question. We'll see. But we will overwork the bullpen. Yeah, I mean, again, the pitching has taken a bit of a beating this season because of injuries, and that was it's like I was saying on Aces Live. That was my biggest concern going into the season was the pitching, and here we are on July 19th, and the pitching is still a concern. So, that was it. The bullpen was able to hold their own in June, but then injuries started piling up, Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but Warren has gone. I mean, there's been a few games where he's I feel like he's gone 6 or 7 innings. He's been able to he's been able to hold his own this season, I think. I mean, yes, he's had some bad starts, but it happens. Yeah, why he went Ian Hamilton, I don't know. Was he expecting Ian Hamilton to, at least have a couple of good innings, and then if the Yankees bats were to follow through, if they were to have a good performance, which they didn't, then they wanted to save JT Brubaker for later in the game. I wish I was in the room with those guys to figure out what they, why they made the decision that they did. It was supposed to be Cam Schlittler, but he had discomfort in his right bicep, so therefore he did not start yesterday. But thankfully, according to reports, he was fine. He says he feels fine, so we'll see. But yeah, the game should start here in the next 30 minutes. So hopefully you're all getting geared up for the game. Hopefully the Yankees, like I said, obviously, hopefully the Yankees win tonight, man. They need this win desperately. If not, they're just going to keep falling behind. What's up, Khadija? How are you? What is going on, Khadija? How is your weekend going? How's life? But yeah, Warren needs to come out, guns blazing. Hopefully he can get out of the. Hopefully he can get out of the first inning without any hiccups, because the first inning is where he struggles the most, gets himself in a jam quite a bit. Pitch count gets a little high for him, but the bats absolutely need to go off today. They should be just tearing it up in the first 3 innings and put up a pretty decent amount of runs. I'd be cool if they, in 3 innings against Joey Wentz, if they could put up about 4 or 5 runs, give me 6 runs, give me that all day, man. I'll be happy with that. And hopefully it's just smooth sailing after that. But again, the pitching, right, especially with the bullpen. 12-4 and then no gas left tomorrow. Yeah, it's usually what happens. They score a lot of runs. In one game they'll put up 10 or 11 runs, and the next game it's just like, yeah, they blew their load, and they end up scoring like 4 or 5 runs, sometimes 3 runs, 2 runs. It's almost like the team forgets to hit. Yeah, exactly. With the pitching currently, I mean, 8 to 10 runs, I mean, is necessary. 8 to 10, because we've seen in a couple of games where it's like the Yankees have a pretty decent lead, and then the pitching coughs it up. Garcia already got DFA'd. Yeah, I didn't take long at all, and they called up Alan Winans. So expect to see Alan Winans come out of the bullpen, fresh arm. So yes, indeed. But folks, I am going to end the pregame here. I do appreciate all you guys and gals tuning in. As always, you guys and gals are the best. Thank you all very much. You all are the best. But again, I will not be live for the play-by-play. I'm taking a night off. All right. And I will be going live for the play-by-play tomorrow. So please expect a live play-by-play tomorrow. So make sure you hit that notification bell. I do appreciate it. Thanks. What's up, SGA? So hopefully the Yankees win tonight. They absolutely need to win. So let's hope. Let's cheer them on. All right, let's cheer them on. But thank you all very much. I'll see you all tomorrow. All right, enjoy your night. Enjoy your Saturday night. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Make sure you all hit that like button on the way out. If you haven't yet, if you're watching this on the rerun, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. If you're new, hit that subscribe button. Let's continue growing this channel out. I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all very, very much. Have a great night, everyone. And as always, let's go Yankees. Have a great night.